I used to go fishing first over there. Then I learned that I could come by bus and go over there under the roadside. And that's how I found out about this place. The most amazing thing, when I came here in March, there was snow. Well, like that for sure. As I reached approximately this place, I noticed a path cleared with a shovel. And as I said before, I had heard the generator working here in autumn. Then I saw their house and we met, so I wrote to you.
Guys, this is Vladislav, our follower, and he's now taking us to a hermit who has been living in a forest near Moscow for more than 6 years. Those they live literally in the forest. You have to work your way through the thicket of nettles. And fancy, I wanted to wear shorts today. So far, I can see anything to suggest that someone lives here.
Hello, is there anybody there?
Is this a house?
Yes.
Guys, we have shot this episode, and of course we have never seen anything like that. By the way, as you can see, I'm back in the ranks, I'm healthy and cheerful, and of course guys, I wish you a pleasant viewing. I'm sure you haven't seen anything like this before. My name is James.
Vasily.
Glad to meet you. Here you are, some food.
Thank you.
Well guys, here we are, and frankly I can't imagine how they survived the winter here. Look, this is a very simple shelter, and it seems it must be very cold here. We are right amid the forest. Whoa, it's a tame pigeon! How do you live here?
It's okay. We've grown accustomed to it.
So, this is your house,
Yes.
isn't it? I wonder how you managed to survive the winter.
It's fine. You just dress warmer, that's all.
But the winter was cold.
Sure, it was cold, but you get used to it. It's really cold when you go out. Otherwise, and indoors there is certain temperature. It is normal.
What is the temperature here in winter?
About 8 or 10 degrees centigrade.
But that minus.
Yes, it's cold. Well, we also used a portable heater.
And how long can the heater work without recharge?
Well, in winter it's shorter. A gas canister is enough for 1 day. We also use it to heat the water. In the summer you can use it longer, for 3 or 4 days.
You've been living here for 5 years already.
Dasha, when did we come here? In 2015, right? We've been here since 2015? Yes.
Have you been living in this house for 6 years?
Yes.
And how did it happen? Where did you live before?
In short, at first we rented a room. Then, as they say, people, damn it, became impudent. In short, they began to raise the rent. It was 10 grand at first, then more and more. They demanded nearly 20 grand. How could we afford 20? We preferred to settle here. There is only one drawback here. Lots of mosquitoes here. We do indeed.
You live here like Robinsons. The house is just sticks on a film, there is nothing else, is there? Do you also do the laundry here?
Yes, I bring water from the river.
What is this here?
A power generator.
Ah, power generator.
And it let me down yesterday. Damn it.
You mean it broke down? And how old are you now?
31, soon 32.
And how did it come to this? Did you just go to the forest and choose the spot?
No. At first we lived over there, then a little farther, because these road builders were getting out our nervous, and here hardly anybody comes this way.
Where do you get your means of subsistence?
Well, we work, roughly speaking. My wife goes to town to do the cleaning in trade centers.
And how much do you and your wife earn per month?
Well, let's see. She earns about 15,000. My earning depends on the number of orders. Sometimes they will only call me once a week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. Look, there's garlic.
Oh, did you plant this?
Yes.
And does it grow well?
You see, it is overgrown with weeds. I would reweed, I plant something else again. I used to plant potatoes here. Planted and planted for 3 years running. It never worked out. We had zucchini here. Barren flowers. My potatoes were so small, a ladle was enough for the whole potato crop. I wish I had proper skills.
So the result was not worth the effort.
Nope, we decided to give it up. This garlic, we just plunk green stalls when cooking.
What do you usually eat?
There is usually some soup for the first course. During the summer we don't cook much, or it will go bad. Soups. They are cutlets or dumplings. Something cooked quickly for the second course. Just to eat it at once. Not go bad and be thrown away. Also eggs, sausages.
You don't have electricity, do you?
No, just a power generator.
And you bring water from the river, don't you?
For washing, yes.
How far is the river?
Well, it's rather far, more than half a mile, if you go this way.
You go that far every time. And what are your plans for the future in general?
To buy a summer house, something affordable.
Are your identification documents in order?
Well, I don't have any documents right now, they were stolen. I have but a military ID.
But the passport can be restored.
Yes, I'm just doing it, visiting different offices, getting it restored.
Where do you come from?
Chuvashia.
And how did it happen that you came here?
There were no work opportunities at all there. There is at least something here, more or less.
How old were you when you arrived?
Well, let me see, in 2013. 27, almost 28.
So, when you arrived, at first you lived in a rented flat, everything was fine.
Yes, and then things went wrong. Rent prices skyrocketed. Well, that's all. I wonder, James, if you found yourself in this situation, how long would you last?
Guys, I don't know, to be honest.
A district police officer comes here. Our district police officer had recently changed. He shows young personnel who complain that they don't have any housing. Their conditions are poor. Look how people live and don't croak. About 3 years ago there was a frost above 40 Celsius. We were unused to it. We felt bad. Fortunately, it did not last long, no more than a week. Then it became warmer. You just put on more clothes, get used to it, hide under the cover. Also, dogs give their warmth, as well as cats. And you survive, slowly but surely. You see, people reach this place. They are knowledgeable fishermen, who go, roughly speaking, along their own old paths.
Do you fish too?
Yes.
How is the fishing here?
Fine. Roach, bream. There is even a pike. I pulled one out, recently, about 3 weeks ago.
Are there mushrooms here as well?
No, not on this side. One must go over there. We cross over to the other side of the road, towards the Duchess. There are different sorts of mushrooms.
Vasily, how did you survive the last winter? It was so frosty.
I can't say that it was something very extraordinary. But yes, it was colder than the previous one. We were caught unawares, damn it. The previous 2 winters has been warmer. And this year, yes, we had too sweet, as they say.
So effectively, you don't even have walls.
In winter like this year, there was plenty of snow. I tried to put more snow around. It provides some insulation. That's all there is. It's quite bearable.
Anyway, the structure looks very fragile.
It may look fragile, but it is still okay. It has survived for 3 years.
Well, frankly speaking, aren't you tired of this life?
Well, there is already fatigue, but who is feeling better now? Who has an easier life? Nobody.
Do you have any relatives?
I do, but the family is so... and myself, I am not a gift either.
How can we help you in your situation?
I don't refuse, but you see what the problem is. We wouldn't live like this. It's just that the wife has a sister, and she's ready to tear our arms and legs to keep the house to herself. She doesn't want to share, in short, so we have to survive like that.
It turns out that relatives, roughly speaking, deprived you of
Yes.
a roof over your heads.
Animals can run here.
Which animals?
An elk, a wild boar run, foxes, they are snakes.
Have you seen them yet?
Yes,
And what about habits?
smoking only, and I feel I should quit.
And what about alcohol?
Well, I can't say that I'm a teetotaler. I can drink beer when I'm tired. Drinking to be unconscious is out of the question. Well, I must take care of dogs and cats, and God forbid, some unwanted guest might come.
You always have to be on the alert.
Exactly. Moreover, you never know a thunderstorm may start. At least, roughly speaking, you need time to run out. Here, it is still tolerable. When we lived over there, the trees were shaky.
Of course, guys, to be honest, I didn't even expect that it's possible to live like this in the 21st century. 3 miles from the city and really 1000 feet from the thoroughfare. I'm really at a loss for words, guys. Still, I must say that you are great, that you don't lose heart.
We can't but save some optimism.
I can't imagine if I lived here for a few days, I probably would.
This is, one might say, a habit. We are in the wild, there is a nature, and it seems okay. But sometimes you get tired, lose your marble a little, freak out, and you are fed up with this nature. Then you calm down, and it is fine again. Because you look around and see that some people have even worse problems.
Vasily, what is the secret of your positive attitude?
How can I explain it to you? Firstly, if I were alone, but we support each other with my life, together, and we help each other to be brave, not to give way to melancholy. Dogs don't let you get bored either. You must take them for a walk willy-nilly. We don't let each other get bored.
Vasily, we will keep in touch. We met today. Pleased to meet you, thank you.
Take care when you go out. You never know what is there. And look under your feet. There may be snakes.
It's just shocking, guys. And he says people have even worse problems.
6 years. That's a whole lifetime.
A lifetime.
If you sum up what happened to me over these 6 years, and imagine that they lived here all this time.
Guys, this is how the release turned out. To be honest, I'm still impressed. I want to stress that the guys don't ask for anything, they both work. If it weren't for our subscriber who loves fishing very much and met them accidentally, we wouldn't know about them. Therefore, guys, let's chat in the comments. If you have any ideas how you can help the guys, please write in the comments. And also, guys, I ask you to distribute this video, make reposts. The more people see this video, the more we can influence this situation. Well, of course, by tradition, I will ask you to subscribe to our channel, check that the notification bell is turned on, as well as all other notifications. Be as active as you can, add likes, and see you soon.